Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is for Exogate Initiative. We are actually recording the third video of this because it turns out the sound for the game was just way too low. Fortunately, that game was terrible anyways, so I've gotten a little bit of a start, but I'm not going to use it. We're just going to do a new game here. The things I know now are much better for sure. So we're going to do this initiation version. So there's free play, which no guided objectives, but you can customize the different game parameters like uh, win conditions, victory conditions here. But we are just going to play the game as it's intended, which is through that, and through balance, which provides narrative choices during missions while also giving you the space and time to build your base, as opposed to being essentially frequently hit with these narrative choices and events, or having very, very little, if no, focus on events at all. So we'll go start the game. So basically, this is a Stargate inspired game. So this is a base builder, and you'll see here in just a moment. And we will get some story pop-ups from Rudy Cobb and the council here. So essentially, we are underground, and we have this wormhole gate technology here that we can open up and go to different worlds, and that's kind of where the parallels to Stargate end. We have this elevator comes down. Like I said, we're underground. You can see things like this, these dark spots. This is bedrock, which you need a higher technology for your bots to dig out. Otherwise, we can dig out anywhere in the mountain and create rooms and do all the base building stuff. But it is going to walk us through on what to do on that. This game just came out with a release of 1.0. I think it's been in early access for a while now. I know it's kind of popular, so it is not a completely blind playthrough. Like I said, I also did play a couple of videos worth and got a feel for it, at least. But here we go. So Rudy Cobb says, welcome to your first day as Executive Officer, or XO for short, at the Exogate Initiative. I'm Rudy Cobbs with 2 Bs, founder and CEO. I've dedicated my fortune to the research and development of exogate technology, capable of sending people not just across the galaxy, but across the universe. Today, we take our first tentative steps. The world is watching. Stay focused on your goals and we'll succeed together. Alright, so we do have time here. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick. Well, actually, before I do that. So I'm going to go into the build mode. We do have these builder bots, and we can get up to 6 of them. So just to kind of show you our finance situation. So we're getting $50,000 a month from the committee, which will be popping up here, I believe, once we finish this task, which will give us $10,000. We can earn money from patents. I think that's the only way to earn money in the early game here. I guess there's other ways later on I haven't come across yet. And then we lose money from salaries of people that we hire. They're called gators. As you can see here, show hide gators it needs. I'm also going to go ahead and hide that because that gets a little annoying at times. Then we have science points. This is what we use for our tech tree in here. We have our power management. Then there's influence to do different things, gain control of systems and whatnot, which we'll get to eventually. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and hire up to the maximum number of builders because it's going to help speed things along here. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. We're going to play, click that, play, click that, and we're good. All right, I'm going to set this on super speed, or, well, 2 times speed. I do wish they had a 3 times speed. I'll talk about some other things that I wish they kind of had as well. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to probably avoid building in this area for a while because we need to get the technology to unlock that. Yes, I need a research desk to even do that. Science points unlock new items. Know that. So if we go into builders, you can see one of the things that you can unlock for 1,000 science, which is quite a bit here in the early going. Allows a builder boss to dig out bedrock terrain with a more powerful laser. So we do not have that ability yet. And probably won't for quite some time. So let's focus on building over here first. It wants us to build a barracks so we can actually have a place for people to be, sleep and whatnot, as well as their lockers. And then they need a mess hall with some food as well. So let's start digging out some places. So, I think, you know, a barracks here is actually not a bad idea. Let's do... Trying to remember. And one thing I kind of dislike is, like, you can't look at what a bed, how much room a bed takes up, or how much room a locker takes up, or how to even arrange those until you have things built. So let's see. Let's do, I'm gonna do the door here. Let's see. So if we do, let's say locker, bed, locker, bed, locker, bed. So we'll have to have one more here. What is that? That's 9 by 6. Okay. So 9 by 6. Since it's 9 and it's an odd value, we could actually stick a door right here in the middle for some symmetry. This will hold quite a few people, which is good. We probably don't need it that wide, as a matter of fact. It's going to leave us with an awkward amount of space there, though. So hold on. We can do 6 deep. That might be alright, actually. I think you do need space. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let them dig that out. We're also going to want to dig out for a mess, and we'll have that right across the hall here. And we'll do that as just a 5 by 6. We'll have doors on either side there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and assign this to be barracks as soon as they're done with that. Like so. We're also going to want to get some doors in here. Can't put a door down until they've got things set up. So, let's also... We're going to make this a mess. Looks like we will be able to set this up first. Alright, so... While we're doing this, actually we want to set lockers down first, as it turns out. So we'll do a locker, a bed, space. No. The door is going to mess some things up. At least where it's at. So we do locker, a bed, a space for them to get into bed, a locker, a bed, a space for them to get into bed, a locker, a bed, a space for them to get into bed. That's fine. This way. Like that. If we were to mirror that on the other side, we'd get a locker here, but wouldn't be able to put a bed here. Be able to put a bed here. That would be kind of strange. Maybe we move the door. Or... So now I'm gonna consider messing up everything. We do a locker here and a bed here. We will not be able to access things properly if I wanted to do a bed sticking out here. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of roll with it, I guess. Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. So we'll do locker here, and then a locker here. And then we're going to cancel that one, and we'll come back in here and grab the beds now. And we'll do a bed here, and a bed here. And what we could do, awkward as it may be, You know what? No, somebody's just gonna have to sleep by the doorway. That's gonna be weird, I'm sure. Actually, what we could do is this instead. We can have our lockers there, right? And then just have two people kind of sleep next to each other a bit. In fact, I'm kind of wondering now. I don't think that'll leave us enough room for entirely all the lockers, but let me see. Hopefully I don't spend too much time on this section because that happens often, unfortunately. Because what we can do is locker, locker, locker. Right? And then we can do, what's the right way? Bed, 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 a bed, a bed. So that's 8 people. We have 5 lockers currently. I can do 6, 7, 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to actually go ahead and cancel that one just to leave a little symmetry there. And then at that point, we could actually probably make another doorway here into another barracks if we wanted to, but I don't know. I don't know if they want to go through barracks like that. So we have 8 beds, 8 lockers, yes? 2, 4, 6, 8, yes. Okay. That's decently efficient. We could also put something here in the middle if we really wanted to. Might consider it, just to be even more efficient later. Okay, we'll go ahead and unpause. We're going to go ahead and turn this into a mess hall here. We can actually slap the door down there and there. And then we'll do mess hall. And since we now have places for people to sleep, let's go ahead and start hiring some scientists. So all we can currently hire is scientists until we unlock some more tech, but we need science to do that, so scientist. Alright, so there's a couple methods we could go about this. We could go with low skill level scientists for very cheap, and I believe that they maintain the same maximum monthly wage, and it's maximum, by the way, so it doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to all be $3,000. Some will be like $2,500, for example. If we choose that, we can take the time to build them up and improve their skills, which isn't a bad idea financially speaking. The alternative is for these first set to try to get a good pool of high quality candidates with high skills to start with, that when they improve they'll just get even better, and then we can use them for when we really need like somebody with high skill levels that we want to really, accomplish things with. I'm going to save a bit of money by going down here, and then we're also going to go ahead and do something like that. Can we go down to 2? Yeah, that only gives us 6. Because what I'm going to need, I'm going to want 2 teams of scientists, and a team is 3 people. 3 gators. So if we do 2 teams of 3, obviously that's 6. But then I want at least 2 people to remain on base for lab work. At least 2 people. And then what'll happen is once we get like soldiers, we can replace 2 of our scientists with a soldier. All right, 1 scientist in each team with a soldier, and that frees up those 2 scientists to then be on a 3rd team with another soldier. So then we'll have 3 teams. So that'll kind of work out there. All right, so let's go ahead and start this campaign. So we got 3 days, and that will count down here. And we're already going to know that we're going to want some teams, so let's go ahead and do, that's fine, orange. XO1 team here to start. And we'll do XO2, we'll do them gray, that's fine. And then I'm also going to go ahead and do a lab team. I think I could just do this. That's fine. So we have our teams set up. In 3 days, we'll have people come in. We can... Let's pause real quick. So it's asking for a single mess table. I'm curious if I can get away just doing the large tables, though. And if that will count for the mission here. And then we'll rotate this. There we go. We'll do one on either side. Screw it. We'll do this. So basically these do have to be restocked by our bots at a certain point. We're also going to want to start working on some power. But basically if people come through and they need to be restocked right now, I think. Maybe. Can I not click on? There we are. Yeah, order in progress. So if, there we are, we have our 8 scientists available here. So basically if they get out of stock, then we can make sure that people still have food, because there's going to be other ones that they can feed from. So, all right, so let's take a look at our 8 scientists here. So we have Till Richter, yeah. So $7,500 a month. We can see here 63. Ooh, only $4,200. Obviously, they're not a great scientist, but they do have decent social skills and could be decent with weapons as well. So that's interesting. Very interesting. And then a couple of $5,100. So this is great. Logic and knowledge help study and research. So I think Caitlin is definitely going to be hired. We're going to hire all 8 of them, I believe. Yeah. But Caitlin's going to be a leader of some sort, as well as Till. Actually, these might be my... These are going to be my lab people. And then we can have you as a leader, and you as a leader. And then we'll go ahead and get the other 2. 3, actually. 4. Missed them all. Alright. So, obviously, not great for the finances, but we are getting some free money, and the more people we have to go out and do things, the faster we can start earning our own money. So that's something we're going to want to look into anyways. So Caitlin here is going to be assigned to the lab team. Till is going to be assigned to the lab team as well. So then, yeah, you're going to be a team leader now on XO1. And is it Alex? Is the other... Yeah. So you're going to be team leader of XO2. Alright, so now we can go in and see... I wish you could see their stats by hovering over them, but that's not the case. Just see how good they are otherwise. Okay, so these ones are assigned. We could just kind of randomly assign them, but I kind of want to balance things out a little bit, so let's see. So she's the one that's not great for the most part. We'll put her in XO2, as far as a scientist goes anyway. So he's okay. She's also okay. And he's okay. So these ones probably aren't going to matter as much. So we'll go ahead and just assign them. We'll get the 2 Brazilians here on... Oh, I thought I put them there. That's fine. I was going to say we have the 2 Brazilians on XO1, but not so much the case. Okay. That will work for that. Let me grab some power real quick. We are already down to 60. So we're going to go ahead and cut out a power station here. These are 3 wide, or 3 long, and they need space between to be able to get to them. So I'm going to do this. We'll have them come down, and then we're going to do a lab. I'm going to go ahead and do it up here. And we'll start with a 6x7. Do a 7x7. And make sure they can get to that as well. Want the lab up close to the gate because they'll be able to come down and get right in there from the words and things from the gate right into the lab. They'll be able to take their biosamples there and whatnot. Okay, everything's good there. So let's go ahead and make this the power plant, and then we'll be able to add some power generators here. We're just going to start with 4 to begin with. Give us more than enough power. We have the ability for people to go on a... see, so it does still need a single mess to actually complete this. So let's go ahead and do that. It's unfortunate. It's inefficient, but we'll go ahead and slap one down here. I guess we can fill out those spaces, because that's 8. It's 9. That'll be 12 people able to eat at once, so I guess that's fine. While we're waiting, though, let's go ahead and open the star map now. So star map is where we can explore. You can see it's finite space here, but apparently there are 3 alien species out here for us to, or alien empires, or whatever you want to call them out here, to interact with. We, of course, start here on Earth, and we can start with one of these planets. Every time we connect a link, it does use power, which is why it shows us our power here. You can see these take 25 power because they're all close to us. We have no one at level 2, so we want to hit these level 1s up first. There's 3 level 1s, 3 level 2s. So let's go ahead and start to our left here. We'll connect that, which then shows us the next 2 planets there. There's no planet here, which is fine. We can eventually claim these with influence, and I believe that can help blockade some things as well, which is nice. So we're going to go and create a mission. We'll start our XO1 team out here. They have medium difficulty, which is fine. There's no threats detected. And we'll see here that there's no injury chance currently. If there is an injury chance, we can lower that by sending a soldier along with them. If they do get injured, the injury severity is 100%, but we can obviously reduce that, as it says there, by including a medic on the team. As our team's affinity gets better, they will get bonus experience coming back from this. And then also, there are, instead of science here, they'll have like XP underneath them. So there's planets you can go to strictly for like extreme XP, and I think they give you like an extra 200% bonus there. So we'll go ahead and start that mission. We have a second team, so we'll go ahead and do that here. And we will connect, yep, there's an XP one right there, as a matter of fact. And we'll go ahead, I'll probably send the lab team to the XP, believe it or not. So we'll send XO2 to that one. And we can't connect to this one yet, because we have to have, I guess, the other planet explored first. Aha, here we are. Alright, now all that warm welcome guff is out of the way, let's get down to business. Mr. Cobb's purse strings are notoriously loose. Thus, we at the committee are here to ensure space exploration remains profitable. We'll monitor your progress and release funds when you achieve your goals. We'll also provide a monthly grant for the first year until you become, hopefully, self-sufficient. Your next goal, find life in the universe, a difficult but profitable endeavor. Wouldn't you agree? I would. Alright, so this first episode is going to be a little longer, just as we're getting set up, just because I want something to happen here. And we also need a door in here. Do that. And then we'll make this a lab. Now currently anybody can do work, and we actually want to ensure that we're really only going to have our lab people do the work, so I want to make sure that that's the case here. Anybody on this XO2 team? Anybody on XO1 team? I want dedicated... I want dedicated lab workers, basically. That's it, yep. Okay. Like I said, as soon as there's a bit of downtime for them, we'll go ahead and get that set up so that they can go to the XP planet there. So I'm going to make 3 of these for now. These are basically where they bring back their biosamples. So if they're bringing back 3 of them, obviously we want to have space for 3. We'll go ahead and put this in here then. We can not set that directly in the middle. It's fine, I suppose. And then we could do a second one as well. I think they'll still be able to access it like that. Alternatively, I spend way too much time doing this stuff. Alternatively, we could have... Let's see what's happened here. I thought that these were 3 wide. I think that's why I messed up on that, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one, and we'll have another one here, I guess. Or here. Because then we'll have 3 more of those on the other side. I don't want to use too much power up right now. Also, so this requires a level 2 scientist to do the research, which unfortunately we will not have for a moment, but that's okay. And then we want to grab one of these, because this is going to be how we can get patents made. So we'll go ahead and set that over here. It's kind of an awkward spot for it. There, that might work. Alright, we'll let them build that out. As soon as the patent desk is done, there we go. We can go ahead and assign somebody, so I'm going to go ahead and assign C. Lee here. She had the highest skill for that. Alright, so this is kind of our first steps on the moon sort of call. Go do that. XO, it's Schmidt. We stepped through the gate for the first time back there. After a moment of dizziness, I was suddenly standing on the surface of planet JU-947. God, it works. We did it. We certainly did. And I can't believe it. There's life here. This place is teeming with plant life, not to mention these cloud formations. Let's see here. I wish I could see that. You're with us in spirit, XO, and on the radio, of course. Besides, we'll get lots of photos and footage. I'd better think of something memorable to say quickly. I had a line prepared, but this is too much. I've forgotten it. Stay calm. Lies-a-lot? Oh no, does she lie a lot? You're only being watched on every screen. Flat 3D VR hologram, I assume. From Mumbai to the moon. Okay, so... let's say, remembered your training. I don't want to put too much pressure on her, though. Are you okay? Ah, I think I'm hyperventilating. You're fine. You're doing great. Okay, we recovered that. I'm okay. I think I'm good, but I don't know what to say. Can I get a steer, XO? Sure. We could let someone else do it. She's pretty good in the social department, though, so I would assume she's going to be okay at that. There's no skill level or skill listed here, so I don't think anything specific. We could say something humble. Okay, I will. Just give me a second to try and regain my composure. Alright, deep breath. Take your time. We're just explorers, like all those that came before us. With the alien plant life we've discovered here on JU-947, we're simply taking the next logical step into the unknown. building on what we've already learned living on Earth and the Moon, and from our manned missions to Mars. Nicely done. Those words will go down in history. It's not bad. Thank you, Exo. That was more nerve-wracking than stepping through the gate. How about getting a sample to show on the live stream? Good idea. We're spoiled for choice. There's a kind of grass right here at our feet. There could be mosses in that cave to the west, and to the south there's a leafy tree hanging over the edge of a cliff. Okay, so we could let the viewers decide. Interesting. So the grass is just looks like it's a straight success. Based on knowledge, which I don't know if that's only her knowledge. I mean, they're all pretty decent at that. She's got 4 on knowledge there. None of them have body, I notice, which they need for the, or don't need, but I guess that contributes to the lower percentage. I mean, 60% is better than 50-50. It's better than flipping a coin. I kind of think if we succeed at it, the benefits will outweigh the negatives, I think. So we're gonna go and do that. Hopefully nobody dies. Ah, they failed. Carrying a body's biosample, that's fine. I've picked a leaf from the tree. It's now safely in the sample jar. It's rough to the touch, almost like it's covered in fur. I'm glad that's over. I slipped from the branch and nearly went over the cliff. I would have had not Almeida caught me. But it was worth it to get the sample. The view is pretty good too. Glad you're okay. Maybe that's why the ratings just went through the roof. Now we have the sample. We can store it in the lab back at the base and study to learn more. Hopefully we still got like a good biosample there. I wonder what would have happened if they had succeeded though. Alright, before we sign off, why don't you say a few words about the wider goals of the initiative, tell the world what you want to accomplish. We have science first, resources to sustain our way of life, care and well-being of the teams and staff, be the first big tech space company, inspire the next generation, spread peace and inclusivity around the universe, make as much money as possible. Tell you what, science first. Yes, to learn from the world around us with discoveries and knowledge that can help humanity. That about concludes the live stream. Any final words? Yes, thank you, Exo. Please watch out for more missions from the Exogate Initiative in the near future. We're planning to stream as many as possible. We're forging humanity's role in the universe, and we want you to be there with us every step of the way. I'm thinking now, I believe that happens every time that you get that same one for first, and it would probably behoove me to actually send one of my like high skill level scientists on that first mission first, but it is what it is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and unpause. They come back here. We only got 22 signs, which is fine. She's the only one that got a biosample. I still have no idea what the 10 is on this. I don't know if that equates to like the rarity of it or what. Because essentially they'll drop it off and then one of these guys is going to come pick it up and start doing some research on it. Okay. And that's going to be able to get us to do some patent writing here. Holy cow, you did it. I knew we'd find life out there, but not this quickly. I watched the stream. Incredible, those legendary first words on an exoplanet. Just wow. Still, you'll need to keep the money flowing if you want to keep the committee sweet. Did I mention we sell patents, develop theories by studying samples from missions and use them to publish patents. So real quick, we can see here, we are still in the positive. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought we overhired, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and go to the patents here. We can write a patent and see what we got. Ooh, so we did come back with an epic theory. So essentially you can write a patent on any of these different topics, whatever you get these theories from, which you get from your biosample tests and whatnot. So if we wanted to write a patent, we could write using up to 5 theories. And the more theories you have, the more of a bonus you get. You also will get bonus revenue just for it being at a higher value. So you can see the minimum that we would earn from this would be $36.98, and then the max we would earn would be $73.95. It's based on their knowledge skill, so that's why we wanted our highest knowledge skill in here to do this. I'm going to wait, though. It also takes less time if their skill is high. I'm going to wait until we have more. Unfortunately, we'll probably just get a lot of commons, which is going to lower the rarity of the patent, but will drastically increase the percentage of money that we get from it. Also, if you saw there as well, this month there's a low demand for scientific topics on food source, which I don't know if there's a place we can actually view that sort of stuff at. No. But that will be something to kind of keep our eye on, and that also fluctuates each month. So some months, a patent, like if we were to write that food source patent, it might not make that much money this month as much as it normally would, but next month it might be the hot topic and will actually make us more money than it did in the previous month there. So that's fine. All right, so everybody's kind of doing their thing here. We can definitely go ahead and take a look at our team and see how they're doing on their stats. They look perfectly fine, so we're gonna actually send them right back out there, not give them any time to breathe, essentially. So XO1, head right back out there. I'll start that, and I will I think they're gonna get some food and stuff, so they're not quite ready yet, but we'll go ahead and play, and I'll show you the Exogate animation and everything. It's pretty cool. So we've got plenty of power, we've got plenty of things going on here, we're just waiting for things, so we'll go ahead and... there we go. So this is the end of the month. New month is going to start here, so we did still make a profit of $2,300. Of course, we're below our 50 because we spent money to build things out. That's fine. This month's job popularity now, scientists, luckily we hired our scientist and we don't have to worry about that this month. Radiation resistance is the hot topic, and heat resistance is the low topic, so that's fine. Alright, so they have all collected biosamples. So you can see we have a 7, we have a 5, and we have a 16. No injuries, so that's good. They've all gained a little bit of experience. Again, it's a level 1 planet they came from. We got 21 science. We're still not able to use our research desk because, well, nobody's level 2 yet. So we also want to go ahead and have them... what did that say here? Too hungry to go on a mission, that's fine. Claiming, right, it's talking about claiming as well. Which we can then return to places to get more science and whatnot from them. So these are only medium scientific potential, but that's fine. I have no need to claim them just yet, although once you do start claiming enough, you can get, 16 more sectors, and I start getting an additional influence point per turn. Or per month, I believe. Per day, sorry. Says it right there, just gotta read it. But otherwise, these next ones are gonna be level 2. So we can't really get around that, but we'll go ahead and create a mission now for XO2 to head out that way. We've uncovered another XP planet, and another XP planet over here as well, so that's good. These are all level 2, I hope. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll cover these planets in the middle here first. As soon as I see somebody stepping up here to start going through the gate, we'll take a look there. So we've got 2 uncommons and a common on that. We are having enough people come through. I don't know if we're going to want to build the second row of these just yet. Probably not. But we do have more food source topics, so let's take a look here. We now have an uncommon and an epic. If we go in here and we put both of these in, you can see the uncommon brings it down to a rare, but we then get a 40% boost. I think if you have 2 epics, you'll have a 50%. And then there's a legendary as well. And just by having 2 of them, we're getting a 5% boost. I think this goes up to 50% if you get all 5 as well. Maybe it's 25. It's probably 25. And then we have a 45% boost just based on our writer's knowledge. And you can see right away, this is going to be pretty profitable just with these two. I still think I want to wait. I know that we could get this knocked out really quickly, but I still want to wait. And then we now have a patent for energy source and medical treatment. Or theories, I should say, for this. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we've got some people coming in here, so you can see the gate flackering up. Kind of Stargate-like, right? See them walk through. I did want to actually see from the other side. Yeah, they just disappeared. Cool, cool. Alright. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now that that other one is done, actually, we can go ahead and send our... This costs 50. Oof. But we're going to go ahead and send our... is there level 3? Level 4? Level 4? Our lab team out here to get that sweet, sweet XP. Oh. We have to send 3 people. Fascinating. I guess we'll wait on that then. Okay. Yes. We could send them out to one of these then. No, we still need 3 people to do that, so that's fine. Screw it. That's gonna be our next one anyways. Well, I didn't think about that. I didn't realize you had to have all 3 people on a team. Thought you could send 1 or 2 person teams, but you can't. It is what it is. Alright, so we're kind of in this hurry up and wait moment here. We really need somebody to be level 2 so that they can do that. I don't want to hire another scientist because obviously that's not going to work out for us. Well, I guess it will, but they are at a we'll have less people come in if we wanted to do that. It's like we could do this and just get 1 person come in. Let's try to get 3, I guess. Somebody to choose from, and we'll have a 3rd lab technician, I guess. Not entirely what I wanted to do, but that's what it is what it is. Alright, so these guys have come back. So he did not get a biosample. We did get some influence from that. Another 21 science. And again, 13. So we'll see if that creates an uncommon and this creates a common. Quite curious about that. And we can see down here on the side, it'll tell us what they make or what they come up with. So there's a common bioweapon topic. It's a new one. And there's an uncommon. Okay, so maybe that is it then. Textile. That's a new one as well. So now we're unfortunately starting to spread out a little bit. It's not ideal. And it is what it is. These guys are available. I didn't even notice. I didn't see the notification down there. That's a lot of knowledge. Like that. Sean Murphy might be there. 6,900 a month. That's nice. Oh, also 6,900 a month and even more science. They have less social skill, but that's fine. Nope. And, ooh, okay, well, this is interesting. They cost the most, but they are also the most well-rounded. They actually have a little mind strength and body. That's tough. As a scientist, I really want to focus on this. We can eventually build a training room and have them build up their body if they need to, but having 5 points already in knowledge and logic, that's pretty legit. Willow Wilson, you are hired. I could hire the other guy as well. I really don't need another scientist right now, though. I don't know that I'll need another scientist for quite some time, as a matter of fact. So no. Alright, so you will be on lab team. In fact, yeah, she's also 5 and 5, so that's fine. So Willow, with you on the team, we can go ahead and send them out now. Let's go ahead and get them to this XP planet here. No injury chance there, so I'm not concerned at the moment. Like I said, we need to get somebody up to level 2. There they go, bravely into the unknown. In order for us to go ahead and set up for a little research here. Alright, so now we have a little bit of time between them. We can go ahead and do... start their mission here. As you can see, they now have a little team affinity here, so they're actually getting an additional experience from this, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and start that. We have this connected. We have not yet created a mission. Obviously, we don't have any more people to create a mission for. Alright? No, there's still a team here. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look at their... Everybody's quite healthy mentally and physically, so yeah, we can go ahead and send them out right now then. So we will go ahead and connect this. Okay, there's another science level 2 there. Create a mission, and we'll send XO1. And hopefully biosamples won't stack up here so that we can actually study them in time. Be a little efficient at least. We'll play here for about another 13 or so minutes. Alright, so cool. So they have leveled up. That is exactly what we wanted. Or they have leveled up. She still has to gain a little bit of extra experience there, and that's fine. She will. So now that we have level 2s here, so we don't assign anybody to that, that's fine. So now what we want to do is grab a soldier, so we're going to get the training room going. And then we'll probably need the med bay, I think, is the next thing. And I want to save up for operations at some point too, that's 300. That way we can set up repeatable missions and whatnot, so... you can see that, yeah, Till's going to go ahead and work on that. You know... Yeah, I just realized she does not have a bed or a locker. So we have 9 people now, and we're only set up for 8. So we are going to do some middle of the room shenanigans here. I guess we can stick the locker here, and then just a bed in the middle of the room. It's a bit awkward, but it does give us what we need. I guess we should start setting up that way for 9 people. So it looks like, okay, so these are all under 10, so I'm assuming that these are all going to be common. So again, we'll kind of keep our eye on that and see if that's exactly how that equates to. Somebody's coming over here, Willow's coming over here, so gain some experience, probably level up as well. What are you doing? Where'd you go? Oh, she's got to go to sleep because she's finally got a bed now. Alright. So Till's coming over here to do this then. Till... Nobody's researching right now. Why is nobody researching? Oh, they still got an uncommon. Okay. Alright, so, okay, these are all 10 or higher, so hopefully that means something. Also an uncommon, so maybe it's based on some research there too. Alright, now we've got people coming in here, so they're They're gonna definitely help out with this. Yeah, we might want to actually do more there. So we lost 4,600 that month. That's fine. More than fine. So that's a common there, and we'll wait for this last couple to be finished. Oh, there's 3 more to be finished. Wait, no. No, they're empty if they're red. Okay, so this is the last one then. And we'll see what we got, and we'll make our patent, and then I'll probably end the episode here. So we have renowned food source, still no good on this month. For this one, we do have 2 uncommons for the textile source. 2 uncommons is going to give us 20%, 5%, and 25% boost here. We might just do that to, again, knock this out. Because if we do this, it brings it down to uncommon. Yeah, 40% down to 20%. You can see from 8100 to 16.2, only up to 9200 to 18.5, you know, versus the massive leap that gives us, right? So that common one's actually going to bring things down pretty significantly. So we'll probably wait for more uncommons there. I think 2 commons, this would just barely give us what we need. Complete this, we need 3,000 a month. But I mean, we'll get commons enough. I might as well just wait. So I guess we're still going to wait. So we'll go ahead and send some more people out here. We'll check on health and stuff. It's all still great. Good deal. So we will create a mission here. I thought we already sent people out to this one. Maybe not. Exo 1. Sandra's about to level up. So we'll actually send Exo 2 out there to get that one. Because then they'll be able to take on level 2s a little easier. Let's consider... So I'm going to save these XP ones for whenever we get new people, like soldiers and whatnot, because we can send them out. They can get XP. That'll help them, like, immediately start to catch up. In the meantime, this is a level 2, cost 45. That's plenty. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll create a mission here for Exo 1 to go on there. They are sleeping. They are sleeping. He's ready, but as soon as they wake up, they can go on that mission then. They'll get the extra 10% experience for their affinity as well, so that's good. And we'll let that go. Cool. These guys are going to go right away. Like that. Okay, looks like they're awake. We'll see if they're going to get ready to go as well. Yep. They are queuing up. Very good. I am going to go ahead then. And we're going to slap down 3 more of these. Oh my. Okay, here we go. This is a Thompson. I've got the end of day report exo. Nothing much to say about XH337 trace elemental deposits, some unremarkable local flora, nitrogen-based atmosphere. We're ready to set up tonight's camp. We're either going to a local waterfall, a cave system, or an open field we saw. I feel like the caves could be dangerous, but man, that waterfall sounds kind of good. At the same time, I bet they're going to find some good stuff in the caves. So let's do that. It's probably dangerous, and I'm fine with that. Terrible. Good idea. We can set up our tent in there. Huh? Where did that come from? There's a large arboreal form here that we must have missed. It gained health. That's cool. A tree? Yes, looks like one of those 2,000-year-old olive trees back home, only about 10 times the size. We'll give it a scan, then set up camp. Sleep under a tree isn't bad either. XOI. Okay, cool. That works. Hopefully they bring home something really good then. Alright, planning for the next bit here, we'll probably want to go ahead and do another barrack. Since we're going to have more people, we'll just basically copy this right over on the other side here. Is probably a good idea. And let's see what he's got going on here. Hello, XO. We're checking in again from XH337, where we slept beneath that huge tree. Same as last time, really. Nothing significant to report. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. Agreed. We'll plot a course back to the... Wait. It's that tree again. I know it wasn't there last night. What the... Is this tree following me? I love these faces that they make. Let's see. It must be a similar one. Have you gone around in a circle? No, I'm positive. It's the same tree we slept under 2 days ago. It's following us. Definitely don't burn it. We should definitely try to take a sample, though. Damn, we failed. Oh, no. When a gator sustains a physical injury, they will automatically go to a diagnostic pod in the medbay. Your injury must be diagnosed before it can be treated. Well, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have that. Critically failed. What a bastard. We did get a biosample, but still. Roger XO heading over now, collecting sample. Ah, the roots are moving. Damn it, it's got me. I'm okay, one grabbed me, but I got free. Oh man, that hurt. They're slow moving, probably just reacting to my sample collecting. What an odd sensation. He's dislocated a shoulder. Okay. Get out of there, team. Alright, yes. I don't know what would have happened if that thing caught up to us again exactly, but keep your eyes open. Awaiting new instructions. We do not have a medic there, so continue your exploration, I guess. Okay. Alright, so let's real quick build this out. 9x6. Slap that in there as well. Oh, that's cool. It actually comes back looking injured too. I like that. Alright, that's fine. So we got an 18 here, so hopefully that's at least uncommon. Let the lab team get to work on that. Once we really get going, they're going to have more to do more frequently. Oh no. How did she get injured? Okay, injuries are starting to rack up. That's not good. Do have some levels gained though, so that's good. Yeah, not a fan of the... Ooh, a rare regeneration topic pack. Okay. Let's build a door. And this is going to be a barracks. We got common and uncommon as well. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here now. I think this would just bring this down even further, right? No, it'd still be common, or uncommon, but still. And you can see with 4 of them, then we go up to 25%. So yeah, I think with 5 of them, you get 50%. Which could make up the difference, I suppose, but still. We do have 3 uncommons in medical treatment, or 3 commons in medical treatment. I might, again, just go ahead and do that. Because what is our situation financially? We're losing 4,600. So if we can at least make up for that, that could be good. Could do that. No, let's go ahead and do this, because if we do this, this will at least make up for that, so that'll at least get us going there, and should hopefully... Ooh, didn't notice we hadn't gone through them all yet. It's another food source patent, which does put us at 5. Alright, so in total we have 140% boost. So that would be 40%. That's 85, 90%. If we do this, it drops us to 60%. This gets us to 90% again, and then this gets us to 140. So that could be worth it. I really still kind of want to wait and see if we can get something better than that, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and build these barracks out, again, just like the other ones, and I think we're actually done, and we can set up the training room now, so I'll go ahead and set that up, probably over here somewhere. And then when we come back, we will hire some soldiers and get more rooms built, more science done, all the good things. We do have 279 science. We should actually be working on something else here. Let's go ahead and get the med bay researched, and then could do a workshop. No, it's 400. Wow. Rec room is 200. Like I said, operations we definitely want to do as well. We could. Those are 400. Let's take a quick look here. 500. Let's see. Trains all classes to gather to carry, or of Gator to carry biosamples collected by scientists during a mission or expedition. So that means even our soldiers will be able to carry home biosamples. That's actually not a terrible thing, since we're about to get them. It's going to eat into our science quite a bit, but I think we'll get more science from having the biosamples, so that's fun. Alright, thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next episode's going live. This is not a blind playthrough, so I have seen a little bit on the game, and am open to any suggestions or help that you can give me in the comments if you know anything. I know I'm probably being super inefficient about a lot of things, and that's normal. Looks like we're getting low on power, so we'll probably want to slap down some more power generators as well. Do that real quick here. But if you have any of those suggestions, please let me know. I will be more than happy to accept them. Alright, with that being said, thanks again for watching, and have a good one.